So it's a super difficult time right now. I just left from meeting this one producer. As I'm talking to him, he asked my name. I said, Erez. He's like, oh, my wife is Israeli. And then we were talking and he said a lot of his producer friends were actually at that festival and killed at that festival. And it's just so heartbreaking. This parasha, this Torah portion, reading from my book, The Genesis of Light, and just thinking how to bring elevation, how to put ourselves in these spiritual states toward bringing the redemption is so difficult. But in this week's Torah portion, which means the energy of this week, it's called Lech Lecha. Go to yourself, go inward is how we understand it. And Avraham, our forefather, was basically surrounded by people that were only interested in themselves and idol worshiping and were completely detached of anything divine and aligning themselves with our Creator. So Avram, for seeking the truth, found this space of truth and the responsibility that comes with that realization and what we need to bring as our purpose and our mission toward revealing more godliness in this world. And actually we read in this parasha, V'yomar Hashem, God said to El Avram, to him, Lech lecha ma'artzecha u'moladecha u'mibet avicha el ha'aretz asher arecha. It's telling him sometimes when you want the redemption and when you want to be in this other space, this elevated space, and you're in this constricted space, you need to go from the place that you know, from your father's house, from these different things that are holding you back from realizing your true potential and from aligning with our Creator. So he is tasked with finding Israel, with finding the promised land and finding truth. And the Zohar explains that Avram evaluated the spiritual nature of each land that he passed through until he reached Israel, the promised land, where he was able to experience divine providence. Just jumping into my book, we see that Avram's descent to Egypt wasn't counter to his ascent to Israel, to Jerusalem, to the promised land. It was integral. But out of darkness comes the greatest light. As my brother Matisyahu sings on his single, Jerusalem, out of darkness comes light. Ain't no one gonna break my stride. Ain't no one gonna pull me down. Oh no, I gotta keep on moving. Stay alive. Jerusalem, if I forget you, fire not gonna come from me tongue. Jerusalem, if I forget you, let my right hand forget what it's supposed to do. So it is with us and all the seemingly unending descents, hardships, and ways to break our strides. We can't let it pull us down. We have to keep going, keeping our soul's essence and the ultimate purpose of spiritualizing reality until our own redemption, both prati, which is personal, and klali, which is public and communal, become actualized into the final redemption in the redemptive Edenic state. I pray for the redemption now. I pray that all of the innocent people are saved, and I pray for a revolution from the people that want to exterminate and annihilate the children of Israel. As we say in the prayers, some of the prayers are for the nation, some are specifically for Israel. And somebody asked, why do we pray for Israel? Because as we see, when there's peace for the children of Israel, it is reflective of peace being spread throughout the entire land. When people are continuously trying to exterminate the people that brought in the Torah, that all of the religions stem from, then that is reflective of destruction and darkness. Peace now, redemptive consciousness now. Love you guys.